I know exactly what you have been told your whole life. You have been told to toughen up, stop taking things so personally, and you have probably spent years apologizing for your tears. But I am here to tell you that the diagnosis you have been given is wrong. There is nothing wrong with you. You are not weak. You are what psychologists call a highly sensitive person. But I prefer a different term. You are a supersensor. While others are recording the world in standard definition, your brain is recording in 8K resolution. To understand yourself, we have to look at your hardware. Research shows that your brain processes information differently than the other 80% of the population. Neuroscience has identified 3 specific upgrades in your hardware that explain why life feels so intense. First, your brain lacks a filter. Neuroscientists call this low latent inhibition. Most brains ignore 90% of what they see to save energy, but your brain treats everything as relevant. You process the texture of the chair, the hum of the refrigerator, and the mood of the person sitting next to you all at once. It is overwhelming, but it is also why you see solutions everyone else misses. Second, your mirror neurons are hyperactive. You do not just understand that someone is sad. You physically feel their sadness in your own body. You are not imagining it. You are an emotional sponge in a world full of spills. And third, depth of processing. In a conversation, you might feel slower than others. But you are not slow. You are thorough. Your brain is unconsciously connecting the current moment to past memories and running a complex simulation to ensure the best outcome. That is not a bug. That is high-level computation. So why did evolution keep this trait? Because the tribe needs you. In ancient times, the warriors were essential for fighting, but a tribe of only warriors would die because they would rush into danger without a plan. The tribe needed royal advisors, that is you. You were the one who noticed the weather changing before the storm hit. Your weakness is actually a sophisticated early warning system. Society today is built for the warriors, which is why you feel out of place. When you suddenly shut down, that is not being dramatic. That is your system overheating. Science has a beautiful metaphor for this. Most people are dandelions. They are resilient and can grow anywhere. But you are an orchid. If you try to grow in a toxic environment, you will wither. But when an orchid is placed in the right greenhouse, it blooms with a complexity the dandelion can never achieve. You do not need to toughen up. You need to move to the greenhouse. Stop trying to install a tougher filter. We need you to be exactly who you are. But because you possess this high-resolution radar, you might have built a wall around your private life. You might be that person who logs on, watches, but rarely posts. To the outside world, you look like a ghost, but psychology suggests that this silence isn't empty. It might be a sign of strength. If this resonated with you, hit like and subscribe to Join Our Greenhouse. And if you want to understand yourself better and finally get on the right track with your personal growth, you should definitely check out the playlist on your screen right now. See you there.